Make sure this is on. Let's do it. Welcome back to Lakemen Field here in Waupaca as we get you ready for the 2020 Dairyland League Grand Championship here this afternoon. The Shawano Lobos and the Waupaca Lakemen here for a championship. Again, couldn't have asked for a much better afternoon in central Wisconsin as the 30th day of August couldn't have turned out much better than it is today. After some of the storms that came through a couple of nights ago. And we'll give you the defensive alignment as we finish up our Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy fresh cheese curds, not Grassland Dairy, that's Nasonville Dairy. Grassland Dairy, new and rewarding careers at grasslanddairy.com. As Ryan Coffey, Chase Henning, Dylan Berg set to start things off here this afternoon. The Waupaca Lakemen and the Shawano Lobos here this afternoon. That look all right? All right. Ryan Coffey coming in at .370 on the year, 17 hits, 7 driven in. Cam Seidel on the mound. Give you Cam's incredible numbers again in this fourth year that I've covered the Waupaca Lakemen, and Cam has been more than impressive in his years as a thrower for the Lakemen. Waupaca in their red tops, gray bottoms, navy blue sleeves, and Cam Seidel is ready to start it off here this afternoon. Ryan Coffey at the plate. First pitch just after 1:30. And Cam sets and fires. First one in there for a strike. First pitch at 1:36. Temperature at 71 degrees here in beautiful Waupaca, Wisconsin. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Seidel quickly ahead 0-2. Chase Henning on deck. Great crowd on hand as you would expect for the Grand Championship game. And Cam comes set. Coffey in the left-handed batter's box for the Lobos, and Will Gillis in his 6th year as the manager. That one's fouled at the plate. Right off of Kyle Douglas as he's got to shake it off a little bit. Walker Smith, Wes Austin, Brendan Canterbury from left to right, Jake Pankratz, Johnny Popham, Jake Popham, and Luke Bain from third to first. And Kyle Douglas, as mentioned, catching Cam Seidel again here in the Grand Championship. Cam, tall, lanky right-hander out of the Fox Valley area, went to UWSP, and has come in as a Lakeman and dominated ever since he stepped foot on Lakeman Field. Misses high and away, 1-2 for Cam. 318 down the left field line, 320 down the right field line, 367 to dead center. Cam sets and fires, and misses just high and away, 2-2 now. As mentioned, Cam got the win 6 weeks ago in their matchup. Went 6 innings, he gave up 4 hits. Give you some of Cam's numbers from last year's championship. The 2-2 going to be knuckled to Pankratz and foul. So between Cam and, see if we can get you what his name was in just a moment. But between the two starting pitchers last year in the Grand Championship game, they went complete games, both of them. And the 2-2, swing on and missed, and down goes Coffey for the first strikeout of the afternoon for Cam Seidel, and there it is, number 100 on the summer for Cam. And now Chase Henning with one away. So strikeout number 100 for Cam Seidel on this season. First offering going to be popped up, foul territory. Over on it is Bame and Douglas, and couldn't quite track it down. And first pitch fouled for a strike. Henning comes in at .328 on the year. 19 hits, 20 runs, 7 doubles, 2 home runs, and 11 driven in. So a good year for Chase Henning, the Lobos center fielder. The 0-1 from Cam is fouled at the plate, and it's 0-2. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here this afternoon. Expect a big crowd on Facebook as well as here in Waupaca, as always is for a championship game. Going to be knuckled foul. Look out! And into the batting cage bullpen area, right near us here. The 0-2 and miss low. Cam was walking away. And the 1-2. Going to be lined into right field, and a one-out single for Chase Henning. Runner at first. And now Dylan Berg, the 2020 Dairyland League Hitter of the Year. First offering, big swing and a miss. Berg at .457 on the year, 21 hits, 11 runs, 9 driven in. Berg, all of his hits have been singles this year. And the 0-1. Misses high and away for a ball. Drew Radice on deck. Drew, a member of the Little Falls Loggers the last handful of years. Runner at first and one out. Cam with a runner at first. On the outside corner in there for a strike. 1 on, 1 out here in the top half of inning number 1. Cam Seidel gave up 1 hit last week. He gave up a couple in their game in July. The 1-2 going to be hit sharply right to Pancratz, across, and in time, and a double play to end the first inning. A line out to Pancratz at third, and Henning unable to get back to first, and that will end the first inning. No runs on a hit, nobody left. We've played a half inning. Shawano nothing, Waupaca coming up.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Good. Bottom of the first inning we go. After an exciting top half of the first, Jake Popham to lead things off, then Johnny Popham, then Luke Bain for the Waupaca Lakemen under the manager Andy Wanty in his second year. 42-15 as a manager is Andy Wanty, taking over for Dave Peterson after good run for Dave. Notes are not at the hand for how many years Dave Peterson was at the helm. First offering to Jake Popham is in there for a strike. 257 on the year for Jake. Leadoff hitter, number at second base. Out bounces away. Johnny Popham on deck. Luke Bain, Brendan Canterbury, Walker Smith, Tyler Goggins, Jake Pankratz, Kyle Douglas, and Wes Austin. The lineup for Andy Wanty and the Lakemen. Going up against Carson Jakes here this afternoon. The 1-1. Fouled at the plate, and it's 1-2. Against 7-3 win for Waupaca back on July the 12th. That was their first. That was a win before they went on a little bit of a losing streak in this season. The 1-2 going to be chopped over to short and across and in time for the first out of the inning. 6-3 putout. Dylan Berg with a nice play. Gunning down Jake Popham at first. 1 up and 1 down. Johnny Popham now. 277 on the year, 18 hits, 4 doubles, a home run, and 8 driven in. So Waupaca started 5-0 on the year, had a 4-game losing streak in July, between July 19th and the 26th, before knocking off the Marshfield Chaparrals to get back on the winning side of things. And they have one loss, just one loss on the calendar of August. Going to be chopped over to Berg again at short. Bobbled across and in time by half a step for the second out. Nice job by Dylan Berg to recover and throw Johnny out. Now Luke Bain. Luke struggled the last week. Nobody on. 2 away here in the bottom of the first inning. 2020 Dairyland League Grand Championship. A lot of people here in Waupaca. A lot of people watching online as well. Thank you for tuning in. 0-1 now to Luke Bain. 292 on the year, 21 hits, 5 doubles, a pair of home runs, and 20 driven in for Luke this year. Give a shout out to Luke Bain for reaching out to us here at Zaleski Sports and asking us if we wanted to come and cover some games. That was going to be grounded back to Jakes. And a clean 3-up, 3-down inning to begin things here for the Shawano Lobos. Couldn't have asked for a much better inning for Shawano. We have played one complete. It is still scoreless here in Waupaca.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, Free delivery on every order from HewittsMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit.
Top of the second inning we go. Drew Radice to lead things off for Shawano. Evened up the count at 1-1 now. Now it's going to be grounded over to Jake Popham. Gobbles it up and over to first for an out. 1 up and 1 down here for Hunter Hoffman, the first baseman. Hunter on the year at 340, 16 hits, 9 runs, a double, 10 driven in. Cam Seidel back on the hill. First offering from Cam to Hoffman is going to be lined into center field for another one-out single for Shawano. Again, momentum on the side of Shawano coming in this afternoon as they had 2 big wins over Navarino and Nichols back-to-back weeks. Now runner at first for Riley Acra for Shawano. So a couple of hits already for the Lobos, more than Cam gave up a week ago. Runners in both innings so far for the Shawano Lobos. There's a big swing and a miss. Riley at 362 on the year, 17 hits, a double, and 7 driven in. All of these hitters in the Lobos batting order, starting lineup, batting over 300. The lowest is John Berg. He is hitting 8th and behind the plate. Otherwise, go through him in just a moment. No balls and 2 strikes to Riley. Cam Seidel comes set. Fires home. Swung on a miss behind it. And on 3 pitches, Riley goes down, and that's the second strikeout of the afternoon for Cam Seidel. And now Ben Bistel. Ben with 348, 8 hits. So the batting order, 370, 328, 457, 333, 340, 362, 348, 303, and 344. Those are the batting averages for the Lobos hitters. Now it's going to be hit weakly over to Popham, and that will end the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We have played an inning and a half. Just like that, it's scoreless here in Waupaca.
Store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from HewittsMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Farmers State Bank is always here for your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today, and one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Bottom of the second inning we go here in Waupaca. Lakemen will send up 4, 5, and 6. That's Brendan Canterbury, Walker Smith, and Tyler Goggins for the Waupaca Lakemen here in the bottom of the second inning. Brendan at 282 on the year, 20 hits for the right fielder. 5 doubles, a home run, 10 driven in. First one to Canterbury misses low for a ball. The 1-0 to Canterbury in their first strike, 1-1. Ryan Coffey, Chase Henning, and Drew Radice from left to right for Shawano. The 1-1 misses low and out, 2-1. Bryce Samansky, Dylan Berg, Riley Acra, Hunter Hoffman from third to first. John Berg catching Carson Jacks here this afternoon. Right on the outside again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Walker Smith on deck. And the 2-2 to Canterbury. Going to be lifted to left. Long run and settles under it, does Ryan Coffey for the first out. So 4 up and 4 down for Carson Jack so far. And now Walker Smith, left fielder, 234 with 15 hits, 11 runs scored, couple of doubles, a triple, and 9 driven in. First one misses inside. Waupaca got pretty lucky last week with as many batters got hit by pitches in that first inning. Unbelievable. He popped up right behind us here again. Look out. And it's 1-1 to Walker Smith. So the pitcher last week, Mike Delgado, went 2/3 of an inning and hit a handful of Lakemen hitters. Tyler Goggins on deck. Jake Pankratz, if we continue here in the second inning. Again, last year's grand championship right here at Lakeman Field, Little Falls and Waupaca went 13 innings. And a Waupaca win, the 2-1. Hits the outside for a strike. 2-2 now to Walker Smith. Andy Wandy, the coach here, or over at third base. 2-2. Misses low and away. 3-2. And the full count pitch going to be knuckled right back to Jakes and underhands it over to first. Another 1-3 put out, and there's 2 away for Tyler Goggins. Tyler just 141 on the year, 9 hits, 10 runs scored though. A double, a home run, and 4 driven in. Tyler Goggins, the designated hitter for Cam Seidel this afternoon. Nobody on, 2-way here in the bottom of the second. Shawano and Waupaca, the offering in their first strike. Tyler struck out 24 times on the year, the most of any Lakeman hitter so far on the season. Jakes comes set and fires home. 0-1, breaking ball didn't break, and it's 1-1. Carson on the year, 2-0 with 16 strikeouts, has given up 22 hits, 24 in the third innings pitched. 8 runs, 7 of them earned, an ERA of just above 2.5 at 2.59 on the season as Dylan Berg and John Berg come in and talk to Carson Jakes. Again, final baseball broadcast here at Zaleski Sports this summer. Thought it was done at the WBA State Tournament, but again, Luke Boehm of the Waupaca Lakemen reached out to us, asked us if we would like to broadcast their playoff games. And thankfully for the Lakemen, the 1-2 now, as warm-up action quickly for the Shawano Lobos. Not sure if Carson's hurt or if something's wrong, but they busted down there quick. The 1-2 going to be drilled to left center field. Back on it, and it is gone! Tyler Goggins, a home run! And the Lakemen lead 1-0. A no-doubter to center field, and Waupaca leads 1-0 on a 1-2 fastball to Tyler Goggins. And the Lakemen lead 1-0. And that was after the meeting on the mound between the Bergs and Carson Jakes. Sounded great off the bat, and it looked great. And a home run for Tyler Goggins, his second of the year. And Waupaca leads 1-0. And that will... Now Will Gillis comes out to talk to Carson. And now the home plate umpire comes out to talk to him, and I think Carson may be done. Zoom in on him just a bit here as the warm-up action continues quickly for Shawano. So a solo home run here in the bottom of the second inning on a 1-2 pitch to Tyler Goggins. And Goggins was behind the count 1-2. And make sure Carson is all right, but his day looks like it's going to be coming to an end. So looked good through the first 5 hitters he faced, but that will do it for Carson Jakes here this afternoon. And we will take a quick break, come back and figure out what the heck just happened. But we are in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Waupaca back to Lakemen Field after this.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
No interest in water sports?
Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus.
So Carson Jakes, a quick exit in this ball game. Again, he looked great after the first 5 hitters he faced, but some, I think, maybe with Walker Smith's at bat when he fielded the ball off the mound, some just didn't look right for Dylan Berg at shortstop, and came in and talked to his pitcher Carson Jakes, and hopefully everything's all right with Carson, but a quick exit for Jakes, and the Lakemen lead 1-0, and now Jimmy Lacey coming in to throw. Jack had the save last week. Jimmy on the year, tall, lanky right-hander of his own right. 5-2 on the season, 42 innings pitched, an ERA of 2.57. The leading hurler for the Shawano Lobos, but going to give him as many warm-up tosses as he can get or need. But again, they sprinted him out to the bullpen area. He came back in, and after the home run given up, Jakes was taken out of the game. Will Gillis came out and asked for the ball and gave her right to Jimmy Lacey. So we'll see what Jim can do with the Waupaca Lakemen ahead 1-0 after the solo home run for Tyler Goggins. And now Jake Pankratz, who is coming in at 219, had the big 2-run, 2 RBI double last week against Hoffa Park in the first inning. Now we'll see what Jimmy Lacey can do. First offering misses low and away to Jake Pankratz. Nobody on, 2 outs. This is low, 2-0. Zoom out a little bit here for you. Make sure we got everybody in the picture. The 2-0 to Pankratz. Misses outside, 3-0. Kyle Douglas on deck. And the 3-0. And walked him on 4 pitches. So Lacey comes in and gives up a leadoff or 2-out walk to Jake Pankratz on 4 pitches. And now Kyle Douglas, the catcher for Waupaca. Runner at first and 2 outs. We still play here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Lakemen. Looking for Grand Championship first in the Dairyland. Looking for number 17 overall. They secured number 16 last year in their win over Little Falls. Looking to add on to the wall behind the concession stand. Going to be chopped right back to Lacey. And a tough play over to first and tagged him out at first to end the inning. But that ends an exciting inning for the Lakemen. A run on a hit, one left. We have played 2 complete. It is Waupaca 1 and Shawano 0.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Scotty's.
Top of the third inning we go for Shawano. John Berg, Bryce Szymanski, and then back to the top of the order for the Shawano Lobos. Cam Seidel. See if Cam can shut the door now after his team gave him a run. They gave him 4 last week in the first inning, and he was lights out the rest of the way. John Berg, 303 on the year, 10 hits, a double, and a home run for the Lobos catcher. First offering misses outside for Cam. Cam on the year, 4-1. You ready for this? .61 ERA. Chopped over to Pankratz. Bear hands it to Seidel over to first. And able to scoop it out was Luke Bain for the first out of the inning. Nice job by Luke. And there's one away for Bryce Szymanski. So Cam again, 4-1, 0.61 ERA, 59 innings pitched, 21 hits given up, 16 walks, along with his 99 strikeouts coming in, now at 101 on the year. First offering to Szymanski is a strike. Bryce, number 9 hitter with a .344 batting average, with 11 hits, a pair of doubles, 9 runs scored, and 10 driven in. Seidel comes set. Out of the windup and fires on the 0-2, and down he goes. Strikeout number 3 for Cam on the afternoon, number 102 on the year. And quickly 2 away here in the third. Ryan Coffey struck out to begin the game for Shawano. He's up to bat now, lefty. And more warm-up action for Shawano in their bullpen in between innings here. 1-0 now to Coffey. Cam, their usual Sunday pitcher, only 4-1 on the year in their first strike. Waupaca coming in at 16-9 overall. Shawano at 12-4. They put up some monster numbers this year against some teams. There's a big swing and a miss, 1-2. Scored 21, 17, and 25, I think, in their games in a couple of their wins this year. And the 1-2 back to Coffey from Seidel, and there's a swing and a miss. Down goes Ryan Coffey for the second time, and the Lakemen the Lobos go quietly here in the third. We'll hear from Holly's Funeral Home when we get back. Bottom of the third we go. It's 1-0 Lakemen.
Here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Bottom of the third inning we go. One of our newer sponsors, as mentioned, Holly Funeral Home. Holly Funeral Home is more than a business name. We are the name you know and a name you can trust. Holly Funeral Home says good luck to the Lakemen. As you can say, some of these places have been sponsors of sports for a lot of years. Holly Funeral Home has been a sponsor of local sports for as long as I've been a listener of sports on the radio or watching here. They have always been around and always have been a great sponsor and a great name in the central Wisconsin area, sponsoring high school sports, Lakemen sports, or Waupaca Lakemen. But can't thank them enough for jumping on board with us here. They were last week as well. First offering to Wes Austin hits him in the back. It's first offering to the number 9 hitter, Wes Austin. And now a runner at first and nobody out. So in the first inning last week, there were 3 hit by pitches against Mike Delgado of the Hoffa Park Panthers. Now a runner at first for Jake Popham. Jake ground out to Dylan Berg at short his first time up. And there goes Wes. And hit and run perfectly, and it's going to drop. What a job by Wes Austin and Jake Popham. Fantastic job. Great base running. It looked like it was going to be a single into right field, but poked it right where the second baseman, Riley Acra, was. And now there's 2 on and nobody out for Johnny Popham. And we'll try and maneuver this camera best we can. Follow the action as best we can. Give you as much action as we can. Better than last week, I can say. Squares the bunt as Johnny right down the third base line. Over to first. Tough throw. Got him out at first. A successful sacrifice bunt for Johnny Popham. Runners advance, 2 in scoring position now on the sacrifice bunt on the 1-4. And there's 1 away. And now Luke Boehm, who grounded out to the pitcher to end the first inning. 2 in scoring position and 1 out for the Lakemen, trying to add on here in the third inning. Sets to Boehm, hits the outside corner, doesn't like it. 0-1 to Luke Boehm. Brendan Canterbury on deck for Waupaca. Infield plays back for Luke Boehm, especially Acra here at second base. Jimmy Lacey comes set. Long look and fires. Going to be driven to left and out of play. Look out there. Stays in the field of play, and it's 0-2 to Luke Boehm. 2 on, 1 out now here in the bottom of the third inning. Waupaca leads 1-0 on a solo home run from Tyler Goggins in the bottom of the second. That was Carson Jake's last hitter. Lacey comes set. The first baseman creeping in was Hoffman. 0-2, misses outside. Hunter Hoffman at third. At first. Jimmy Lacey comes set. 2 on, 1 out. goes to Jimmy. Fouled back. Look out over there. There was a time last week when they were sitting on the benches there. We'll show that for you. Sitting on the benches right over there on the outside of the dugout. And a foul ball just lined over there, and everyone was all right, but right off the leg of the player sitting over there. The 0-2 back to Luke Boehm. Going to be grounded over to third. Szymanski across. RBI ground out for Luke Boehm, and the Lakemen lead 2-0. Luke getting the job done. Wes Austin running on the swing, or running on the contact. And the Lakemen lead 2-0 here in the third. Runner at third is Jake Popham. Brendan Canterbury flew out to left his first time up. 2-0 Waupaca here in the bottom of the third. Lacey fires and misses high. Walker Smith on deck. Popham, great speed over at third. Leads. Szymanski not holding him on with 2 outs. Misses high and in, 2-0. Jimmy Lacey comes set. Wheels and fires on the 2-0 to Canterbury. Popped up and out of play. Look out. 2-1. Beautiful new scoreboard here at Lakemen Field. Beyond the left field fence. Used to sit right over here, I think. 2-1 now. And Lacey fires. Going to be lined into left field. And coming in to score will be Jake Popham, an RBI single for Brendan Canterbury. And it's 3-0 Waupaca. Getting the job done here in the third are the Lakemen. Led things off with a hit by pitch from Wes Austin. Jake Popham singled. Johnny Popham sacrificed him over. Luke with a RBI groundout. And Brendan Canterbury an RBI CNI single into left. Canterbury leads from first. 3-0 Lakemen here in the third. There goes Brendan. Now it's going to be popped up and out of play. That's 0-1 to Walker Smith, who grounded out. That was the start of the start of the end. The beginning of the end for Carson Jakes in his outing in the second. Walker grounded out to him, and then there was talk. Then he gave up the home run, and he was done. Misses inside, 1-1. Runner at first and 2 outs. 3-0 Lakemen. Sets his Lacey. There goes Brendan. Throw down to second. And he's going to have him out at second. Caught stealing to end the third inning. Waupaca scores 2, leaves none. We have played 3 complete. It's 3-0 Lakemen. Huh? Why?
said it couldn't connect to IP address, but I think Steve fixed it. Not yet. Oh wait.
I just forgot to add another title.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, we just pressed go live after we typed the title in. Yeah, I think we got it. Yep, thanks. Did you just retype in the...
I just copied and pasted from Facebook.
The URL?
Yeah, the URL and the...
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it continues to work.
Yeah.
I guess a strikeout. Cam strike the first guy out? Okay. Strikeout. All right, welcome back to Lakemen Field. A bit of a glitch for you, but we were back here. All he missed was a strikeout for Cam. Strikeout number 5 for Seidel. 104 on the year. Dylan Berg with a 3-2 count to him. And just missed. One-out walk to the league leading hitter. Make sure everything is working for you on your end. Looks good. All right. Thanks for sticking around with us here this afternoon. Dandy of a game. Playing the top of the fourth, excuse me. Runner at first is Dylan Berg. And the 0-1. Going to be hit sharply to Popham. Flips it over to Jake and across. In time! Save! I was ready to gun him out at first, but not quite. And Radice is safe on a fielder's choice. Got the out at second for the second one. And got Berg out at second for the first out. Or excuse me, for the second out. Now Hunter Hoffman, who's singled. We play here in the top of the fourth inning. Here in Waupaca, Steve Maves alongside Cale Jacoby, bringing you live Dairyland League Grand Championship Baseball for you. Our final baseball broadcast of the season. Had a lot of them. Marshfield Chaparrals went up to Spooner and Hayward 2 weeks ago and brought you the WBA State Tournament. That was 14 or 15 games on its own there. That one strikeout, if you missed it, as you probably did, we'll upload the whole game to YouTube this afternoon into this evening. The 0-1 is going to be lifted to center field, long run, and it's going to drop in front of Walker Smith, and he bobbles it. They're going to send Radice and now hold him. So a 2-out single for Hunter Hoffman. And now there's runners at the corners and 2 outs. Second hit of the afternoon for Hunter Hoffman. It fell in front of center fielder Wes Austin, and then he took his eyes off it for just a second. And they're going to have a courtesy runner for the first baseman, Hoffman. Get you that name in just a moment here. Number 11. Got so many papers in here. There we go. Brad Bartz, the courtesy runner. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. Cam fires. Gonna be chopped over to Pankratz. Tough play. Bare hands and plenty of time. Retires him at first. No damage done here in the fourth. No runs on a hit. 2 left. We've played 3.5. It's still 3-0 Lakemen.
Your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today, and one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank is always here for your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today, and one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am and Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
No interest in...
Walker Smith to lead things off after he was up to bat when Brennan Kinneberry got caught stealing to end the third inning. First offering in there to Walker is a strike. Hear from our friends over at Peterson Chrysler in just a moment. That one misses low and away. 1-1. Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram here in Waupaca. Talk about their test drive event coming up. And that one's going to be fair ball. And a leadoff single for Walker Smith. Bryce Szymanski didn't agree with it. The home plate umpire was tracing it the whole way. And now a runner at first and nobody out for Tyler Goggins, who has the solo home run here this afternoon. But a test drive event over at Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Test drive event starts tomorrow, August 31st until September 5th. If you stop in and test drive anything on the lot, they, meaning Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, will donate $25 to the local badge of your choice, the Waupaca Fire Department, the Waupaca Sheriff's Department, or the Waupaca Police Department. Again, test drive event starts tomorrow at Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram here in Waupaca. Goggins looks at ball one. The 1-0 to Tyler Goggins. Misses inside. Goggins again came in at a 141 mark. 9 hits, now 10. 10 runs, now 11. 1 home run, now 2. That one's going to be lifted up and out of play. 2-1 now. Again, Waupaca looking for grand championship number. And now in between, and he's going to be out at second base. Caught stealing on a missed bunt by Tyler Goggins. Second caught base runner here this game. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Tyler Goggins, I believe. And Lacey fires home. And it hit him. 2-2 pitch, and Tyler Goggins is on base for the second time. First one was a home run. And now Jake Pancratz, who walked on 4 pitches, he was the first hitter Jimmy Lacey saw. Now a runner at first and 1 out for Waupaca. Again, looking for grand championship number 17. Number 1 here in the Dairyland, 16 previous in the Badger Amateur Baseball Association. Again, taking their 75th year off because of all the circumstances. Long run, and couldn't track it down in time. Oh, 1 to Pancratz. Long run for Radice and Acra. No balls and a strike to Jake Pankratz. Shawano looking for Grand Championship number 5 since joining the Dairyland in 1986. The 0-1. Now it's going to be chopped over to Berg. To second for 1. Across and safe. Good speed by Pankratz, but they erase the lead runner, Goggins, and there's 2 away. Now Kyle Douglas, who grounded out to end the 2nd inning. Give you some knowledge about the Shawano Lobos in just a moment when they come up to bat in the top of the 5th inning. And we're already in the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Lakemen. The Lobos with their best opportunity in the last half inning. Cam Seidel got a ground out to end it. And the first offering from Lacey. And it hit him. Man, that was right on the meat. And that's number 2 for Jimmy Lacey. And now Wes Austin, who is hit by a pitch. That's number 3 already for Jimmy Lacey. And the Waupaca faithful are letting him have it. Behind home plate, right next to the dugout. As you see, Waupaca Comet head coach Rocky Mondello retrieving the bat from Kyle Douglas. 2 on, 2 out. Going to be hit right back up the middle. Going to be taken by Berg. He'll step on second to end the 4th inning. No runs on a hit and 2 left. We have played 4 complete. It's still Waupaca 3 and Shawano nothing.
Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com.
Top of the 5th inning we go. Ben Bistel, John Berg, and Bryce Samansky for the Shawano Lobos here this afternoon. In the 5th. Cam Seidel back out there. Ben Bistel popped out to Jake Popham to end the 2nd inning. There's a big swing and a miss. Able to hold up his swing was Ben Bistel. 1 ball and a strike to the my apologies. 1 ball and a strike to the Lobos designated hitter, and he was hit by a pitch. Tried to spin out of the way, and his runner at first, and nobody out here for Shawano in the 5th inning. Just not even quite an hour. First pitch was at 1:36. We stand at 2:35 right now. Cam Seidel comes set to John Berg. Outside corner there for a strike. Bryce Samansky on deck. Runner at first and nobody out. Cam Seidel comes set and fires. Popped up. Look out over here. And it's 0-2 now. Always got to have your head on a swivel around here with the foul balls jumping over. Have a couple of kids playing in the bullpen batting cages area. And the 0-2 going to be grounded over to Popham at second. Flips it to second for one and across and able to hold on to it. And retired the lead runner for the first out of the inning. Now Bryce Szymanski, who struck out on 3 pitches back in the third inning. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Again, game just over an hour old here in Waupaca. Game's just about half over. And the first offering misses. Caught the outside corner for a strike. Waupaca with a solo home run back in the second inning. Scored 2 in the third. Home run by Goggins. A couple of ground outs and an RBI, and that hits the inside corner. It's 0-2 now. Told you we'd give you some Lobos information here. We'll do that in just a moment. Cam works so fast that it's tough to get anything in during the innings. Cam fires on the 0-2. Popped up and out of play, heading towards the house back there. So, again, they were founded in 1986, joined the Dairyland in 87, won grand championships in 92, 93, 2011, 2014, runners-up in 91 and 18. Looking for a grand championship in comeback fashion here tonight. The 0-2, fouled at the plate. Remains 0-2 to Bryce Szymanski. Dylan Berg, the shortstop, at .457 this year, the the hitter of the year in the Dairyland this year. Going to be popped up over to Canterbury and right. Still backing up and able to make the catch in front of the fence for the second out. Two-way now. Gave it a little bit more of a ride than I thought, and as it was hit off the bat, but Brandon was able to just continue to track it down, back up, and make the catch. And now Ryan Coffey with a pair of strikeouts this afternoon is at the plate. Grant Bistel, Ryan Coffey. That was going to be chopped over to Pankratz at third and across long stretch, and he gets the out. And that will end the inning at first base. Tough collision at first, and not happy was see Rocky Mondello there holding back the players. A 3-0 lead for Waupaca. Tough collision at first ends the threat and ends the inning here in the fifth. 3-0 Lakemen.
Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. From bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Back to Lakemen Field here in Waupaca as the Lakemen will send up 1, 2, and 3 with Jake Popham, Johnny Popham, and Luke Boehm. Yeah. We were like a minute behind in when we were doing it before. Yeah, so I guess it's not awful. Two 2-0 to Jake Popham. Sets and fires. Gonna be hit over to short and into left field. And a leadoff single for Jake Popham. Yeah, that's not too bad on this end. Runner at first and nobody out for Johnny Popham. Lacey sets and fires. Squares the bunt, gets it down third base line. Tough play for the third baseman Szymanski and gets him by a couple of steps. But again, Johnny, another successful sacrifice bunt. The 5-3. There's one away. Luke Boehm now. See where Mr. Coffee is. Left field. Runner at second and one out. Luke Boehm today. A couple of groundouts for Luke. First offering. And tried to hold up on his swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Brendan Canterbury on deck. He had a RBI groundout to Luke Boehm in his last at-bat. More warm-up action for Shawano. Their bullpen area down the left field line. Jimmy Lacey comes set. And fires home. Going to be hit sharply to third. Szymanski gobbles it up. Across, scoops it out. Does Hoffman at first. Sends Jake over to third, but there's two away now for Brendan Canterbury. Brendan a flyout and a RBI single this afternoon. Jimmy Lacey comes set. Long look and fires in their first strike. Again, can't thank our sponsors enough. You see them scrolling through on your screen, especially the ones on board here with the Lakemen. And able to hold up on a swing 1-1. Have those for you. And the 1-1 in their first strike as phones start to buzz all around here. It's not usually a good sign when everybody's phone goes off at the same time. 1-2 now to Brendan Canterbury. And got him on the inside corner, and that will end the fifth inning. No runs on a hit, one left. We have played 5 complete. It is still 3-0 Lakemen.
Bank is always here for your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today. And one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank is always here for your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today. And one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank is always here for your family.
All right, top of the 6th inning we go. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for coming on with us here in the Lakemen postseason. I'll have that for you after this pitch by Cam. Going to be hit sharply to Johnny at short. Gobbles it up across for the first out. 1 up and 1 down. Chase Henning is retired. Now Dylan Berg, a line out and a walk. Holly's Funeral Home. Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Melanie Peterson, Edward Jones. Farmers State Bank of Waupaca and Team Outfitters. Now Dylan Berg, again, Dairyland League Hitter of the Year. Looks at strike 1. Here from Melanie Peterson in the bottom half of this inning. And the 0-1 from Cam. This is low and in, 1-1. Cam today, what do I got him marked down as? 5 strikeouts. Now in at 104 on the year. Kicks and pitches. That's fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dylan Berg, who lined out into a double play in the first and walked and was thrown out at second on a ground out. A fielder's choice by Drew Radice. Cam gets one he likes and fires home. Swung on and missed, and down goes Berg here in the 6th. That is strikeout number 6 for Cam Seidel, 105 on the year. And got him swinging over the top, and there's 2 away for Drew Radice, who was grounded out and reached on a fielder's choice. Again, I've covered the Lakemen the last now 4 years in their grand championship seasons, and Cam is as good as it gets. Look out! Holy man over there. Ducking out of the way, the 3 gentlemen on the benches. Luckily they did, because they were ricocheted right off of that brick building. Man. Luckily they got some good hand-eye coordination and reaction time. The 1-1 now to Radice. Going to be lifted to Canterbury. And he will track it down for the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th here from Melanie Peterson when we get back here to Waupaca, 3-0 Lakemen.
Water sports, biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Melanie Peterson, Edward Jones. Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor. Melanie Peterson can help. See her on Main Street right here in Waupaca. Edward Jones, member, SIPC. Again, I'd like to thank Melanie and all of the sponsors that have come on with us here in the postseason. Walker Smith looks at a strike. Tyler Goggins and Jake Pankratz. Jimmy Lacey sets and fires. Big swing and a miss. Walker today a ground out and a single. Was caught stealing on a missed bunt by Tyler Goggins. Jimmy Lacey sets and fires. This is low, 1-2. Again, Cam pitching as well as he has all season. Give him a lead, and it's, don't want to say it's lights out, but it's darn near close. Misses high, and it's 2-2. The last 3 grand championships gave up a run to Burnhamwood in 2017. gave up 2 runs to Little Falls in 18, gave up a run to Little Falls last year. Missed high, and count runs full now. Waupaca looking for number 17, including 3 of the last 4, and looking for number 1 here in the Dairyland League. And the payoff coming to Smith. Going to be chopped over to short. Szymanski has it. Long throw and got him by 3 steps. Good play over there by Bryce Szymanski, and there's 1 away. Now Tyler Goggins, a solo home run in the 2nd, and was hit by a pitch back in the 4th. So he got walked, he got smacked. Bottom of the 6th inning here at Lakemen Field in Waupaca. Site of the 2020 Grand Championship as went around on a swing. The Dairyland League Grand Championship, the BABA Grand Championship, usually Labor Day weekend, but obviously the BABA didn't have a season this year. The 0-1 to Tyler Goggins. Big swing and a miss way out in front, and it's 0-2. Jake Pankratz on deck. Nobody on, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Waupaca. Sets and fires, and able to hold up that time. 1-2 now. Again, great crowd on hand here in Waupaca. Great crowd online as well. Thanks for tuning in here this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon for baseball this whole next week. Next 10 days or so. That one's going to be fouled at the plate right off of Goggins' foot. After the storms and rain we had last week, at the end of last week, it's supposed to be in the mid to lower 70s this week. A couple of highs in the mid to upper 60s. And the 1-2 to Tyler. Misses outside, 2-2. As the Shawano Lobos fans go nuts, and it was missed outside. 2-2 now. And fires. Missed outside again. Count runs full. Jake Pankratz on deck. Comes set. Long look and fires home. Does Lacey. Going to be driven deep left center field, and that one is gone! Tyler Goggins' 2nd home run of the day. A 3-2 fastball down the middle and a line drive home run for Tyler Goggins, and the Lakemen lead 4-0. That was out of here in a second. On a line to center field for Tyler Goggins, and it's 4-0 Lakemen. Out of here in a blitz. And foul does Jake Pankratz. Out of here in a blaze. Line drive home run to just left of center. And Goggins with his 2nd home run of the afternoon. And that one misses. Kyle Douglas on deck. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 now to Pankratz. Jake today walked and reached on a fielder's choice. Jimmy Lacey comes set and fires home. Going to be hit sharply to Berg at short, gobbles it up. Tough play at first, but got Pankratz by a couple of steps. Good play by Dylan Berg, and there's 2 away. Now Kyle Douglas. As some around here said, it was not a high drive to left center. It was a line drive to left center, and that one got out of here in a hurry. Nobody on, 2 away here for Kyle Douglas, who was grounded out and hit by a pitch. Wes Austin on deck. 4-0 Lakemen here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is high and in for a ball. Shawano will send up 5, 6, and 7 in the 7th. Went around on the swing, tried to hold up. Had him guessing, and it's 1-1. And comes back to Lacey in their first strike. 1-2 now. Wes Austin on deck, and then back to the top of the order for the Lakemen. We play in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-0 Waupaca. And Jimmy goes back home. That was going to be lifted right center field. Over on it and tracking it down and making the catch is Chase Henning to retire the side and end the inning. Taking a look at the Waupaca dugout, Tyler Goggins, another solo home run. It's Waupaca 4, Shawano 0. Back to Lakeman Field after this.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference of a Catholic
To see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line.
All right, top of the 7th inning we go. Closing in on 3 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steve Maves alongside Kil Jacoby here at beautiful historic Lakeman Field in Waupaca. The 2020 Dairyland League Grand Championship game. Cam Seidel doing Cam Seidel things. The Waupaca Lakemen doing Waupaca Lakemen things. A solo home run from Goggins in the 2nd. A couple of RBIs in the 3rd for the Lakemen, and another solo home run for Tyler Goggins in the 6th. And into right field, a leadoff single for Hunter Hoffman, his 3rd base hit of the day. And now Riley Acra. They are going to keep Hoffman at first. Last time they ran for him. Keep him here at first with nobody out. Acra today, a strikeout and a ground out. See what Cam can do with a runner at first and nobody out. His team up 4-0. Big swing and a miss. Seidel this afternoon, 6 strikeouts. Now up to 105 on the summer. Cam fires home. Big swing and a miss behind the fastball, and it's 0-2. Can you just see and feel the confidence from Cam once his team gives him some runs? Has only given up 1 run this postseason. That was 2 weeks ago against Bondwell. There's a swing and a miss, and down goes Acra for the 2nd time. And there's strikeout number 7 for Seidel. But now Ben Bistel, who has popped out and hit by a pitch. One on, one out here in the top of the 7th inning. Go through our sponsors one more time before the conclusion of this ball game. That one misses outside for a ball. Again, our new sponsors from Waupaca: Holly's Funeral Home, Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Melanie Peterson, Edward Jones. Farmers State Bank, Team Outfitters. Now it's going to be grounded over to Popham. He flips it over to 2nd for 1, and they'll retire Hoffman at 2nd for the 2nd out. Reaching out to fielder's choice is Bistel. Now there's 2 away here in the 7th inning. Sure we get the shout out that Luke made sure that we get in. And now John Berg, who has grounded out and reached on a fielder's choice. 1 on and 2 away. Again, no defensive changes from either side except for on the mound for Shawano. That came back in the second inning. Seidel fires. There's a big swing and a miss. 0-1 to John Berg. Bryce Szymanski on deck. 1 on, 2 out for the Shawano Lobos. Fires his Seidel. That's going to be popped right to Popham. And that will end the 7th inning. Time to get up and stretch here at Lakemen Field. Waupaca 4, Shawano nothing. Back to Waupaca right after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go. 7th inning stretch here in Waupaca. The Lakemen lead 4-0. Give a shout out and a big thanks to Zach Peterson from Williston, North Dakota. Zach would like to be known as a longtime Lakemen player and lifetime Lakemen fan. Thanks for listening and watching, Zach, out in Williston, North Dakota. Hope everything is working out there and coming through without a hitch here this afternoon with his Lakemen up 4-0 over the Shawano Lobos. Can't thank everyone enough for tuning in here this afternoon online and all the fine folks watching here in Waupaca. I mean, it is a great crowd, as most Lakemen games are. As the pitching is just finishing up here in the warm-up time. Shout out to Terry. Terry Robley, thanks for tuning in. Everyone else as well. Any way we can bring you baseball, this is the way we do it. And if you're out and about doing anything, especially in the Waupaca area, go and thank the sponsors as you see them scroll by, and we'll read them off again later on. As it'll be 9-1-2. Wes Austin to lead things off against Jimmy Lacey. The first one misses outside for a ball. Wes today hit by a pitch and grounded out to end the 4th inning. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th, 4-0 Lakemen. Misses low and away, 2-0. Popham due up here. The bottom of the 7th. Sets and fires. Big swing and a miss by Wes. 2-1 now. Again, the outfield, the defensive changes have not happened for either side so far. We'll go through those again for the Shawano Lobos in just a moment. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Third base line, tough play for Szymanski. And he bobbles it and can't make the play. A bunt single for Wes Austin. Saw Szymanski playing back. And a bunt single to lead things off here in the 7th for the Lakemen. So the clap of the hands and the big smile by Wes. Jogging down that first base line. And now back to the top of the order, and Jake Popham. 2 for 3 today is Jake. A couple of singles, a run scored, and a ground out back of the first. Wes leads from first and nobody out. Jimmy Lacey fires to Jake. Now it's going to be lifted. Long run. Center fielder Chase Henning just drops it. He drops it, and now they're going to secure the out at second. They threw somebody out. Not quite sure who it was, but they tossed somebody in that scrum. And there goes the second one. So they tossed two guys out. We'll see if I believe one of them was Rocky Mondello. See who else we got. Number 3 out there. Number 3, Hayden Niedert. So Rocky and Hayden both ejected after the tough slide by Wes Austin at second. Dylan Berg got up, didn't appreciate it. And now there's one away here in the bottom of the 7th. Runner at first is Popham. Now Johnny at the plate. Misses low and away. So Johnny reached on an error, and the throw from Henning to second. Runner at first and one out. Sets and fires. Going to be fouled at the plate right off of Johnny. 1-1 now. Luke Boehm on deck. 4-0 Waupaca here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. So Hayden Niedert and Rocky Mondello, the two tossed from the game for the Lakemen. As benches cleared after the tough slide. Now the 1-1. Going to be hit to Berg and over the glove of Dylan Berg and into left field. A 1-out single for Johnny Popham. So Popham, 2 Pophams on, and now Luke Boehm. 2 on and 1 out for Luke Boehm. Jake from second, Johnny from first, and there's one away for Luke. 0 for 3 with an RBI is Luke today. Runners lead from first and second with 1 out. And sets and fires. And it hit him. Hit his foot. And now bases are loaded for Brendan Canterbury. Bases loaded for Brendan. Flown out. RBI single and a strikeout. And now meeting on the mound by Jimmy Lacey. As there's warm-up action for Shawano in the bullpen. Bases loaded and 1 out for the Waupaca Lakemen. As Andy Wani wants an explanation on why they threw out Rocky Mondello and Hayden Niedert. Waupaca looking for grand championship number 17 in team history. Number 1 in the Dairyland. And 16 have been played in the BA, or have been won in the BABA. Shawano is going to have to win in comeback fashion for number 5 in team history. They were last in a grand championship back in 2018. And they lost that one in 2018. Bases full of Lakemen and 1 out for Brendan Canterbury. Comes set is Jimmy Lacey. Going to be lifted at left field. Long run out there for Coffey, and it's going to... It left the park, but it was foul. A line drive, foul ball. Just missed it. To Brendan Canterbury. Missed it by 1/2 foot. Ryan Coffey tracked it down. It did go over the fence, but just fouled by maybe 2 feet. The 0-1 to Brendan. Fouled, and they're going to get the out at home for the first. And there's 1 away, or now 2 away. So they get Popham at home for the second out. Everybody advances. Brendan on fielder's choice. And now Walker Smith. Walker 1 for 3 today. A couple of ground outs and a single. Bases full of Lakemen here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Waupaca. Jimmy Lacey comes set. Long look and fires. Bounces away, and it's scooted down the third base line, so nowhere for Johnny to go. It's 1-0. Popham from third, Bayham from second, Canterbury from first. Jimmy Lacey comes set. Long look and fires. Misses low for a ball. 2-0 to Walker Smith. Tyler Goggins on deck. Tyler's had himself quite the afternoon. 2-0 to Walker. Going to be a line to left center field. That one's going to split the gap. Get down. Popham's going to come in and score. Babe's going to come in and score. They will send Canterbury a 3 RBI double for Walker Smith. And the Lakemen lead 7-0. A 3 RBI double for Walker Smith, and Waupaca leads 7-0 here in the 7th. And Jimmy Lacey's day will be done. What a clutch hit by Walker Smith. Waupaca leads 7-0. We'll be back to Lakemen Field for this pitching change right after this.
We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today, and one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back to Waupaca, bottom of the 7th inning. We are still playing. Very eventful 7th inning here in Waupaca. See if we can get a name for you on the mound. 32, they don't have the 32 on their roster. Jack Lacey, thank you. Jack Lacey now in to throw. He came in relief and got the save last week. Tyler Goggins now. A pair of home runs for Tyler. Misses high and in. So the 5 and 6 hitters of the lineup for Waupaca are responsible for 5 of the 7 runs driven in here this afternoon. 3 RBI double from Walker Smith. That one's going to be lifted up and out of play. 7-0 Lakemen here this afternoon. Jack Lacey comes set. Tall right-hander for the Lobos. Sets and fires. Going to be drilled foul past third. 1-2 now to Tyler Goggins. Again, no defensive changes except on the mound for the Lobos, same as the Lakemen here so far this afternoon. Shawano will send up 9-1-2 in the top of the 8th inning. Jack comes set. On the 1-2. Popped up behind home, and look out over there. Look out. And onto the road it goes beyond the fence. I believe that's Michigan Avenue over there. 1-2 yet for Tyler Goggins. Tyler homered on a 1-2 in the second, on a full count pitch in the sixth. Runner at second and 2 outs. Lacey comes set. Long look. 1-2 and it hit him. Another hit by pitch by Tyler Goggins. He's been on base 4 times tonight. 2 home runs, 2 hit by pitches for Tyler today. 2 on for Jake Pankratz, who had the big hit last week in the first inning. A walk, fielder's choice, and a ground out for Jake this afternoon. He had a huge 2 RBI double back in the first inning last week to propel the 4-run first for the Lakemen. And as we continue to say, that's all Cam needed last week. Jack Lacey comes set. Kicks and fires. Bounces low for a ball. Kyle Douglas on deck. Walker Smith leads from second. Tyler Goggins from first. Long look for Lacey. There he goes. Popped up, out of play. 1-2. See if we can get you a score for Miller Park today. Taking on the Pirates. Walk-off fashion last night by Eric Sogard. After Josh Hader walked 5 in the 9th. Able to come back, and Sogard able to walk it off. Milwaukee down 4-1 to the Pirates. Wanted it. Didn't pull the trigger, and it's 1-2 to Pankratz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. 3 across for the Lakemen here in the 7th. Long look for Lacey. Pankratz waiting. Kicks and fires. Going to be lined into left field. And coming up throwing, they're going to send Walker Smith. The throw not in time. An RBI single for Jake Pankratz. And the Lakemen continue to pour it on here in the 7th. Still 2 on and 2 outs for the 9th hitter of the... No, they will send a new hitter. 24, that's David Yeska hitting for Kyle Douglas. So Douglas today was 0 for 2 with a ground out, a fly out, and a hit by pitch. See if David can help out the cause here with Wes Austin on deck, the 9th hitter of the inning for the Lakemen. Yeska misses low. Two on, 2 out. 4 across now here in the 7th for the Waupaca Lakemen. Lacey fires. Missed low. 2-0 to David. From second is Goggins. From first is Pankratz. And Lacey fires back. Misses low again. 3-0. Wes Austin on deck. Wes was in the middle of this skirmish at second at the beginning of this inning. Seems like a long time ago. There's a strike. 3-1 to David Yeska. 2 on, 2 out. 4 across here in the bottom of the 7th for the Lakemen. They lead 8-0 in the Grand Championship game here this afternoon. The 3-1. And walked him. The 10th hitter of the inning comes Wes Austin with the bases loaded again for the Lakemen and 2 outs. And they will send up a new hitter. Who do we got there? Ethan Dayton. Ethan Dayton coming in to hit for Wes Austin. The 10th hitter of the inning as more action for Shawano in their bullpen. Misses low. Jack got the save last week, as they were mentioning if Ethan gets on, then West would run for Ethan. Make sure everybody's on the same page. The 1-0 to Ethan Dayton. Right down Main Street for a strike, 1-1. Ethan was, him and Luke Bain were co-hitters of the year last year in the BABA. Ethan trying to get the biggest hit of the year so far for the Lakemen. 3 on, 2 outs. Jack Lacey fires home and misses low and in. Again, Lacey came in and got the save last week against Nichols. Went an inning and 2/3. Couple of strikeouts. A 5-4 win for Shawano last week against the Nitros. The 2-1. And miss low and away. 3-1 to Ethan Dayton. The 10th hitter of the inning, Jake Popham on deck. Warm-up continues for Shawano down the left field line. Long look for Lacey on the 3-1. And going to be hit foul past third. Runners will have a head start now. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Runners as we see them. Goggins at third. Pankratz at second. Yeska from first. 3 on, 2 outs. 8-0 Waupaca here in the bottom of the 7th. Jack Lacey comes set. Long look. Still looking. And there go the runners. Going to be a high chopper to Szymanski at third. Tough throw over to first. And tagged him. And even if he missed the tag, he stepped on first to retire the side. 10 hitters across, or 10 hitters up for the Lakemen. They score 4. We have played 7 complete. 8-0 Waupaca.
Line Tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Top of the 8th inning we go for Shawano. Bryce Szymanski, Ryan Coffey, and Chase Henning for the Lobos here in the top of the 8th. Cam Seidel is now with an 8-run lead. I don't know if Cam has had the luxury. I'm sure he has in his career here as a Lakeman, but the luxury of an 8-run lead in the Grand Championship in the 8th inning. There's a strike to Szymanski. So Szymanski, Coffey, and Henning here for Shawano. I mean, the last 3+ years now, they have all been tight games. Mrs. Lowe. Again, 2017, their first championship since 2011. The Lakemen beat Burnhamwood 5-1. A year later, they lost 2-1 to Little Falls. Not sure where that missed, but it missed high and in, I guess. 3-1. Last year, they beat Little Falls 2-1 on an error by the center fielder Casey Morgan as Szymanski was about to flip his bat. And the count runs full now for Cam Seidel. The payoff coming for Cam. 7 strikeouts, looking for 8, and they hit him on the front foot. Made him pay a little bit on the fastball to the front leg. And now back to the top of the order, and Ryan Coffey, a couple of strikeouts and a ground out. And Ryan Coffey was the ground out from Popham over to Bame that kind of started all of this hoopla back and forth. Coffey ran right through Luke Bame's left arm. First one missed high. Cam went 8 innings last week. And a 6-0 win over Hoffa Park. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Chase Henning on deck. Reminds you of our sponsors coming up in the bottom half of this inning. Mrs. Lowe, nice job by Kyle behind the plate to scoot over and make sure it didn't get by him. Smith, Austin, and Canterbury from left to right for Waupaca. Pancratz, Popham, and Bame from third to first. That one's going to be hit foul past third. Kyle Douglas continues to catch Cam Seidel here this afternoon. Again, Andy Wanty in his second year at the helm for Waupaca. Record of 42-15. Missed low. Count runs full now. Chase Henning on deck, then Dylan Berg. We'll see what kind of reaction Dylan Berg gets when he comes up to bat. The payoff. And missed. Cam knew it. So a hit by pitch and a walk. And now Chase Henning. And this is the luxury you have, up 8-0 in the top of the 8th. A pitcher like Cam Seidel knows his weaknesses, knows his strengths. And with his offense giving him 8 runs, he can mess around on the strike zone. 0-1 now to Chase Henning, who is 1 for 3 this afternoon. A single in the first, strikeout and a ground out. Dylan Berg on deck. The 0-1. Popped up. Foul territory. Kyle Douglas trying to shield the sun, and he's got room, and he drops it. Oh, 0-2 now to Chase Henning. Runners lead from first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 8th. The 2020 Grand Championship game here this afternoon. Waupaca leads 8-0. And the 0-2 back. And it hit him. Tried the inside corner and hit him. And now Dylan Berg, the shortstop. And now Andy Wanty out there to talk to Cam Seidel, and he shakes him off. Cam says he's all right. 3 on and nobody out here in the 8th. Seidel back out of the windup. Szymanski hit by a pitch. Coffey walked. Henning hit by a pitch. First one misses high and out for a ball. Drew Radice on deck. No action for Lakemen right here in front of us. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Berg has lined out, walked, and struck out. Best opportunity for the Lobos here this afternoon. And got him. 1-2 now. Off speed. Took a little bit off of it. A nice job by Jake Popham to back up the throw to Seidel. That's why you do it every pitch. Back up the throw back to the pitcher. And the 1-2 back to Dylan Berg. And got him looking. Down goes Berg for the 8th strikeout of the afternoon. 1 away here in the 8th. And now Drew Radice. Ground out, fielder's choice, and a fly out. Hit him right on the inside corner. for strikeout number 8 by Cam Seidel. Radice, again, a member of the Little Falls Loggers the last handful of years, looks at strike 1 from Cam. Had more than his fair share of strikeouts in last year's championship game. The 0-1 in their first strike. Had him backing away. Radice goes back and talks to home plate umpire. No balls and 2 strikes to Drew Radice. Seidel out of the windup. The 0-2. And oh, man. Radice looked back at the umpire thinking he struck out, and he gets back into the right-handed batter's box. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and down goes Radice. Seidel with back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 away here in the 8th. Now Hunter Hoffman, who has 3 hits this afternoon off of Cam. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hunter Hoffman has had his best afternoon. That good? All right. 0-1 to Hunter Hoffman. That's the first time Hunter's looked at a pitch. His 3 at-bats previous have all swung. 0-2 now. The 0-2 back to Hunter Hoffman from Cam Seidel, and down he goes. Cam Seidel strikes out the side after a couple of hit-by-pitches and a walk. We have played 7.5. Waupaca 8. Shawano nothing.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Is always here for your family. We offer a variety of banking products that can help you now and in the future. Our hardworking staff is here to help make sure that you have the right loan or deposit product that meets your family's needs. It all starts with a conversation, so stop in or call today, and one of our knowledgeable bankers will be happy to suggest some options that best fit your specific needs. Farmers State Bank, investing in you in Waupaca, Wild Rose, and Fremont. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Farmers State Bank is always here for your family.
Bottom of the 8th inning we go. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 for the Waupaca Lakemen. Again, Cam Seidel. There's not really a whole lot to say about Cam. Had a hit by a pitch, walked, and another hit by a pitch, and then he came back and struck out 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup for Shawano. And with that, again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Holly Funeral Home. Holly Funeral Home is more than just a business name. We are the name you know and a name you can trust. Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Test drive. They have a test drive event which starts tomorrow, August 31st, through September 5th. If you stop in and test drive anything on the lot, they, meaning Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, will donate $25 to the local badge of your choice. The Waupaca Fire Department, Waupaca Sheriff's Department, or the Waupaca Police Department. Edward Jones, Melanie Peterson. Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones advisor Melanie Peterson can help. See her on Main Street right here in downtown Waupaca. Edward Jones, member SIPC. As well, Zach Peterson. Zach watching and listening from Williston, North Dakota. Longtime Lakeman player and lifetime Lakeman fan. Thanks for listening and watching. Zach out in North Dakota. As well as Farmers State Bank, Team Outfitters. The sponsors coming on with us here for the Waupaca Lakemen's run at another grand championship. The 1-2. Now it's going to be lifted over to third. See if we can get you a number there. As Andy Wanty, Cody Weller with the fly out. One away for Ryan Dayton now, hitting for Johnny Popham. Andy Wanting making sure he gets some of his role players in, some of his bench players, as Jim Nigbor warms up. First one misses high and away. Jim got the save last week, coming in to throw the ninth for the Lakemen. The 1-0 to Dayton, misses low, 2-0. If you want to see somebody work fast, just wait till Jim gets on the mound in the ninth. The 2-0 to Ryan Dayton. Lacey fires, misses, 3-0. Crowd starts dispersing here at Lakemen Field in Waupaca, as the Lakemen lead 8-0 here in the bottom of the 8th inning, looking for grand championship number 17 in team history. Misses outside, Dayton walks on 4. Again, looking for 17. They've won 16 in the BABA, looking for number 1 here in the Dairyland. Number 8, Eric Bremer coming in to hit for Luke Boehm. Runner from first and 1 out. Lacey comes to Bremer. Missed inside for a ball. Has missed 5 in a row, has Jack Lacey. 1-0, big swing and a miss. 1-1. My apologies. There we go. Have a brief Nasonville Dairy post-game show for you. Missed high, 2-1. Brendan Canterbury, not Brendan on deck. Looks like Rocky. I thought Rocky got kicked out. He's on deck. Missed high, 3-1. So missed 7 of the last 8 pitches has Lacey. Again, Rocky Mondello on deck. 3-1 to Bremer. Fouled straight back. He got stuck in the fence. Got stuck in the backstop back there. 3-2 now. Waupaca looking for win number 17 on the year. They had 26 last year. They were 26-6. And the payoff. Swung on and missed. Down goes Bremer. Second out of the inning here in the 8th. And now Rocky Mondello. Rocky gets a nice round of applause from the Lakemen faithful. One on, 2 out for Rocky. Comes sets. There's a line to left. Foul. 0-1 to Rocky Mondello, hitting for Brendan Canterbury. Rocky Mondello, the Waupaca Comet baseball head coach for the high school. Rocky batting lefty here, as obviously he does. Lacey comes set to Rocky. Wheels and deals to Mondello. Going to be chopped over to third. Szymanski gobbled up across, and Mondello, Rocky Mondello. Rocky Mondello, Rocky Mondello. Rocky Mondello is thrown out to retire the side here in the 8th. Final chance for the Lobos. To the top of the 9th we go. 8-0 Waupaca.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Top of the ninth inning we go for Shawano. They will send up 6, 7, and 8. Acro, Bistel, and Berg for the Lobos. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, can't really see the number. Might be Ryan Dayton catching now for Waupaca. Jim Nigbor throwing for the Lakemen. That one's going to be foul territory and hits off the... And it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the ninth. Waupaca up 8-0. Going to be a line to right. And a leadoff single for Riley. No, that wasn't Riley. Now they're switching everybody up. Switching everybody up on both sides. I believe that's Ben Bistel back out there. There's a strike. So what do we got out there? 12? Allen misses. 1-1 now. Popped up on the infield. Pankratz calls it and makes the catch for the first out. One away for John Berg. One away here in the, there we go, in the top of the ninth. Hits the outside. You call it a ball? Missed. Going to be hit sharply past third and foul. 1 ball and 1 strike here in the top of the 8th. Game just over 2 hours old now. Steve Maves alongside Cale Jacoby for our final baseball broadcast of the 2020 year. That was going to be chopped over to Popham. To second for 1. Across. And got him in time, and that will do it. The Lakemen have won it. A double play to end it. And the Waupaca Lakemen are your 2020 Dairyland League Grand Champions. A double play to end it. A thing of beauty. Popham to Bame. What a way to end it here this year. Waupaca 8 and Shawano 0. Final shutout for for Cam Seidel on the year. Hats off to Waupaca, the head-off salute here this season. Waupaca finishes the year 17-9, and another grand championship for the Waupaca Lakemen. We'll take a quick break here from our friends at Nasonville Dairy. Come back and wrap this one up here from Lakeman Field. Again, Waupaca 8, Shawano 0. Back to Waupaca right after this.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting. So you have to pay 20% of of it. So we were actually granted 6150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into in the stores, sending the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymens are. They really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Taking a look at your 2020 Dairyland League Grand Champions. The Waupaca Lakemen win their 17th Grand Championship in team history and second in a row, 3 of the last 4 for the Lakemen that they have played. Cam Seidel goes 8 innings, gives up a handful of hits, 10 strikeouts, and Jim Nigbor comes in to finish it off for the Lakemen here this afternoon. The big hits for Waupaca. Tyler Goggins led things off with a solo home run in the second. RBI groundout for Luke Boehm and a RBI single for Brandon Canterbury in the third. Tyler Goggins came right back in the sixth with a solo home run. A 3 RBI double from Walker Smith in the seventh, and then an RBI single from Jake Pankratz in the seventh as well. That was your 8 runs for the Waupaca Lakemen here this afternoon. Again, Cam got in a little bit of a tussle in the 8th. Had 3 on and nobody out. Came back and struck out hitters 3, 4, and 5 in the inning to end it. Cam finishes the year with 109 strikeouts and improves to 5-1 overall. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Good. All right. We'd like to thank our sponsors coming in with us for the Waupaca Lakemen playoff run. Holly Funeral Home, Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Again, they have a test drive event starting tomorrow through September 5th. Melanie Peterson from Edward Jones. Zach Peterson from Williston, North Dakota. A longtime player and lifetime fan. As well as Farmers State Bank and Team Outfitters here in Waupaca. What a year for amateur baseball. What a year for Zaleski Sports with amateur baseball. And that, with the conclusion of this game, we are ending our 2020 baseball season here this afternoon. I'd like to thank everyone around us, making us feel welcome here in Waupaca. Always a great atmosphere here at beautiful Lakeman Field. And we're going to sign off we'll sign off right now as the awards are being handed out. Again, Cam Seidel, another win, another 10 more strikeouts for Cam, and the Lakemen pick up their 17th Grand Championship in team history. We're going to sign off for Cale Jacoby. This is Steve Maves. Again, Lakemen win 8-0 over the Shawano Lobos and claim the 2020 Dairyland League Grand Championship. Hope you have a great rest of your week, everybody. We'll be back with you in just a matter of maybe weeks for volleyball and football right here at Zaleski Sports. Again, have a great rest of your week, everyone, and we'll talk again soon.